And I'm back. All right. So, physical geography, lesson number 2. See, number 2, this is video 2 for physical geography. So this is going to be lesson number 2. Each video typically goes with a lesson. Not always, but normally. So, this is what we're going to look at. So you've already done your keyword study. That would be this, mostly. Defining and finding keywords. Now we're going to look at the biblical origin, the purpose, and the principles. So again, origin, in one of our other classes, it states where does it first appear, or where does it first show up. It doesn't just mention where it comes from, but where does it first appear. So you've got verses there. Again, I want you to underline or highlight where you think is showing the biblical origin. So for example, it says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That was Genesis 1:1. So the physical geography, where does it first show up? In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. So for me, physical geography, created, I would underline or highlight, created the heavens and the earth. Because that's where it first shows up. That's where we first see it. First in the Bible, God first spoke it. Physical geography has a lot to do. It has to do with the earth, the atmospheres. And it says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. So I would underline, created the heavens and the earth. Now let's look at biblical purpose. So biblical purpose answers the question of why. Why is it here? Why did God give it to us? What's its purpose? The why. So I'm going to look at the first one. It says, the heavens are the heavens of the Lord, but the earth he has given to the sons of men. Very interesting, huh? So for me, the why in this verse, I would underline the earth he has given to the sons of men. You may be asking, why? And it's because that's its purpose. It's given to us as a home, as a place to live, to grow, to eat, to enjoy, to show others him, to expand his kingdom. That's the why. It's he's given it to us, and it's a wonderful gift. So that's what I would put in, underline, he is given to the sons of men. So for your Psalm 115, verse 16, that's what I would underline. I'm going to let you do the next 3. All right? Now, biblical principles. Now, what does this teach us? You know, what do we learn from physical geography? The first verse says this, it is he who sits above the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants are like grasshoppers, who stretches out the heavens like a curtain and spreads them out like a tent to dwell in. So what do we learn from this? Right? Principles. What do you think? Luis, what do you think? What do we learn from this? What principles do we learn from this? Any ideas? How about it is God who is overseeing it, right? So for that one, and these are going to vary, but for that one, it is he who sits above the earth, who sits above the circle of the earth. I'm going to underline that. Stretches out the heavens. He's the one who did it and made it. He's in charge. So, for the rest of those verses, I want you to go through and try to underline or highlight where you think or what you think the biblical principles are. And then, at the bottom, right, for biblical origin, I want you to write one sentence for biblical origin. What is the biblical origin of physical geography? Then one sentence stating what is the physical or biblical purpose of physical geography, and then what are the biblical principles of geography. One sentence for each. So down here, you're going to do a sentence for the biblical origin, you're going to do a sentence for the biblical purpose, and then you're going to do a sentence for biblical principles. Okay? Because, again, I want to see where I want to see you try to do this. I believe you can. Again, don't be worried about getting it necessarily right, wrong, perfect, but I want you to try to really make an attempt at finding out what the biblical origin, biblical purpose, and biblical principles are for physical geography. Again, if you have any questions, email, text, give me a call. I'm here. So that's it, and hope you have a wonderful day. And this is Mr. Plumley signing off.